be the best of days, it could be the best of times. Why do we need the troubles? Why? Why do we need the troubles? Why? Nothing's ever in your way, scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday, life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, like
What is up? Testing 1, 2, 3. Haha. We're gonna start very soon. I'm just downloading some dolly images. Hmm. $2.16. This can't be it. Oh, it's a web file. Why does it do that? Can I lower it a little bit? Yeah, that's alright. I dig it. test. Okay, at least the chat's not gonna freeze up. Sit back and enjoy some cash games. I'm gonna start an NO100 pool. I played a bit of NO100 earlier today. I won like 5 stacks in no time at all. Like 4.5 stacks. Seems to be a little bit softer. Not significantly softer, but softer than NL200. But for the main, I'm trying to get the biggest. I'm trying to get the biggest cash drop pot 1 among the streamers. We have like an inside competition. So does if you win the biggest pot at NL 100 or 200, you get it's like $1,000 for first. And NL 100 and 200 count the same. So I may as well play NL 100. You can kind of punt more. Let's see what we've got going on. Did I win that hand? Yeah, King 10. Don't think that's. I mean, he has like a natural check raise again. I think without a spade, it's a pretty safe check here. I've got better hands. Well, I've got 2 pairs, and I've got ace queen with a spade that I like a lot more. Overbet. Guess I'm gonna fold with no dime, no heart. It's also a spot people don't bluff enough. I'm gonna pot here because people here call ace high too much. I could 2x pot. Probably over. Hey, Jordan. Gotta see a flop. Is it a credible check raise? I mean, I still guess I'll bet. I'll check raise. Like, he still has bluffs at Queen Jack suited. So annoying here. Big size, I guess. Checking turn, ace king, right. King of spades, checking the turn. Don't recommend it. Makes me more value heavy and I have less draws that will bluff. Didn't want to go small because can't station every pocket pair for a small size. Just no equity at all. I mean, I'm giving up my hand. Maybe I could lead 2 big blinds. Not unreasonable. Not unreasonable. Some random whale not gonna fold here. Damn, those bug things are loud. Check down, maybe bluff turn here. I'd always bet the ace of hearts, but far less flushes when I have the ace of hearts. You don't typically see a 5 bet here, you just see call or jam. That's nice. I think it's a better call in position with this hand. The nasty chop outs. Antoon, what's up, mate? Mustache Pav, yeah. Giving it a shot for a little bit, you know, see how we go. It makes me look older, that's for sure. Makes me look wiser. I need the right haircut with it. It's a messy long hair. Maybe it suits long hair better, but yeah, I haven't got a haircut in a hot minute. Bottom left 3-bet, C-bet, check. Beat 9-9, some ace queen suited. Yeah, boy.
Rullar upp i mitt hus och jag steppar ut. Det kommer bli vitt när han rullar upp i mitt hus och jag steppar ut. Det kommer bli vitt till slut. Rullar upp i mitt hus och jag steppar ut. Det kommer bli vitt. Jag vill ha din doft i hela rummet.
Size small here. Potentially whaley. 40, the brick 5, the Badoogie 5. Right out the overcards. I should maybe just 40 the flop with this one. I mean, it wouldn't make much more indifferent. I'd have to big bet bigger. Let's be real. I don't beat anything. But I'm not bluffing. What's up, Itchy? Feel like you've stepped the background game up this year. Stream background, yeah. I'm digging this one, eh? I need to just spend a day creating more. I'm pretty limited right now. But this one's pretty sick. Good spot for small blind to check Roski. Free bet, check call. Big bet. Really big bet. Ah, fuck me, that's a big bet. Probably more value driven when you pick some monster size. More like vulnerable value. Do that. Three bet small check back jam. Classic. Should have known. It's so easy for it to be a random like short stacking whale. Three bet small. Wow, this is interesting because he's disconnected and I had turned a straight. Well, the only ethically correct thing to do is tank and let him return and play his hand, right? I just want him to return. It's hilarious. Just bet. Return and bet anything. Are you going to play in the Luna series? I have no idea what it is. All I know is you get some cash every now and then. Like, what's the actual promotion? You get some cash drops running for 10 days here? It's all a part of the APL, is it? Like, is there a leaderboard? What do we got going on here? Doesn't look like there's a leaderboard. Like, I just seen it today when I logged in. I was like, oh, what's this? I even got like $16 in some random cash drop. So like usually there's a cash drop where they throw big blinds in the middle. This time, everyone just got 16 big blinds, and then like the hand proceeded as normal with like one big blind and half a big blind for the small. Got a bluff with the 9 here. I check back the turn a lot with like Jack X of clubs and diamonds, 10-9 suited. I mean 10-9 just in general. Have to bet that river. Well, I 3-bet, I bet again. Probably not the worst to check again. Playing 3 streets is like not awful, but also not amazing. Probably more 2 streets hand than a 3-bet pot here. So I'm okay with checking turn. I should have checked the turn. Like, who bluffs turn here, check raising? If he follows through this river, it's like hella uncomfortable. But thankfully he doesn't. He could have 9x of spades here. I'm kind of keen on checking the turn here, though. Save it and have a look. Wow. It's like my B50 on the turn just made him think I had hella ace high, and he was like, I'm going to raise this one, see where I'm at. Next minute, instead of seeing where he's at, he stations me. I 4-bet, C-bet small. I'm over this end. I'm not going to try and win this. I mean, I actually win a little bit. Ace-9, ace-10 suited, 3-bet calling. I win a tiny bit. Wow, this is hella tempting. Block ace-8 suited. Look at this price. Look at this price. I mean, 7-8 suited, maybe? Value betting ace-king. You'd shove it pre-value betting ace-queen? King-queen suited? Queen 10-0. 3 bets. I mean, when he checks back the turn, I feel like my ace-queen's worth a value bet. He has a king this time, but I think it's played perfectly. We just mix flop and always bet river when he checks back turn. Call this time. Down here, I'm showing it good. That's the guy that aces first me. Bramby! I pot the flop. Turn is interesting. I play B40. I think it's a good board to pot. Doesn't defend many straights here. Offsuit 2 pairs. Turn, I shouldn't get check raised much. I'll just keep betting. You can't check raise a king for value, of course, on the turn. Wow. Right. The more you know. Big size. They call. Just trying to clear equity from Broadway. Some bad king X. Interesting. It's bad having hearts now, but the queen is pretty good for us. So I will bet. Double gutter. Nice. Beautiful. This, not so much. How does button just fold though? Position is so huge at these spots. My big size of flop might be fishy, but I like betting ace king more than ace queen because we get worse to call us. Like we get value from ace queen, ace shack, so it's nice bombing this one. Like I would never big size ace shack. Maybe I should start betting the turn. The turn's pretty elite for us to bluff on. Yeah, that was a stupid turn check. Flop is already speculative, but the turn is like a fucking slam dunk. I should look at 5-4 dish rainbow all positions, because I know there's some like mad exploits on that board that people aren't doing for sure. It's a tricky board to play for both positions, really. I am under the gun again. 8-3, 7-3. I wonder if I should just fold the turn. Versus population double barreling an ace king 7 rainbow big blind button. They're already not finding enough pre versus double barrel, like just maybe pure fold shitty top pairs. one of the bad things about having ace 8 suited there is that I block some like 8, 9, 9, 10 suited, which in theory are heavy 3-bets from a big blind. Maybe I just call ace 5, ace 4, and then fold like ace 6 through ace 9. I'm gonna sit out next big blind. I need water bad. I'm in the NL100 rocking Ben CB. Andy Poon, good luck. The Ben CB avatar, or that's your name on GG? Delay 50. Please be ace king delaying. It could be. It's a weird flop miss. Probably ace king. Oh my god, what the fuck? Meanwhile. I wonder if we pure check turn aces no club. Otherwise, I want to bet sometimes, and I may have, like, obviously, like, we bet sometimes, just how much. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. Hassan, thank you, bro. Why you never play PLO Cash? You are a good PLO player. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. But I just make more money playing NO in the cash streets. Like, I think I'm doing okay. Like, I still am very, 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 very bad at Omaha. Like, you see how bad I play in 3-bit pots in tournaments. You see how I have no idea what I'm doing on flush completers. Like, just these small things that I can't be fucked, like relearning. I used to know these things like a few years ago, but relearning I just can't be bothered. Because I know that my skill level in those Omaha tournament games is good enough to make money. It doesn't have to be perfect. But I'm just making more in No Limit. I have more fun playing tournaments. Omaha Cash is just like, losing at Cash in general just frustrates me a lot. I don't care when I lose at tournaments. Losing at Cash for whatever reason bothers me. You're giving out mustache rides. Oh, why didn't I read it and then not say it? Why did I do that, donkey? At hand ace 8, if we have ace 10, is always good to re-raise the turn to make sure river we fold. Henry, which hand is this? Are you talking about when I 3-bet ace 10 and c-bet on king 10 9, or is this a totally different hand? Bear back. Omaha's tough, amen. I'm gonna just put a pinned message in the Twitch chat so you guys can check out my latest YouTube video. It'd mean a lot to me if you just liked it or commented or just helped it blow up a little bit, because I haven't posted much content at all on my YouTube lately, and did a couple videos in the last few days. And I'm uploading. Well, I've already uploaded one. I'm just doing a thumbnail for it and posting it in a few days. Like, I know this video deserves more views than it has. It's just YouTube. It punishes you for not uploading them forever. Omaha is tough, but the punts from fish are so more minus EV than Hold'em. So a solid fish player is good enough to play Omaha tourneys. Wait, do you mean they're more EV or more minus EV debt poker? Because like when you have 4 cards, you have way more equity. I think you mean they just pump more. I think, yeah, they for sure pump more in Omaha. It's wonderful. That's what I mean though. Like you can just be, yeah, you can be mediocre and you can do solid. Brave. It would be sick if you could change the color of the cash tables, like individually. I know you can change the whole thing in the settings. Defend, he delays. My check raise huge. Doing the fun shit, you know? Doing the 2-pair advantage thing. So this is really interesting, this hand. He opens. He 3-bets on a hijack. Cut off cold calls. And I think with that action, I can just call. I don't need to 4-bet my hand. You could argue 4-bet is high EV. But I think in position, it could be better just to call. Another thing is, I'm not entirely sure, like, if this guy, some players cold call, like, jacks and queens there. I could also just 4-bet fold to any of these 2 players jamming and stack off with the cutoff. Could be the highest EV player. Hopefully it's not Jack 10 suited. I still jam. He could be doing this for the set. He's not going to put up so much 10x. Yes, he has Jack 10 suited, and what is he called that's worse? Like, I think you could call it a set that's worse, honestly. A lot more combos of sets than he does Jack 10 suited. 4-bet. He calls. Check is pretty cool. Snap check back is not what you want to see. Give him a chance to bluff. Don't think he's always checking down everything that checks twice. He could, like, we're quite deep as well. He could even have like 10-9 suited here, you know, that just might want to go for one street on the river. Bets! Thank fuck. I just realized the king is now beating me. I almost shoved here. Jesus. Horseshit. Interesting. 3-bet, cold call. Ace sensitive in position is definitely good enough multi-way. This would be 50. Okay. And ace is very, very preferred. Interesting. I mean, I got to bet, right? Man could have like 9s here, you know? I'm not in the business of checking top at this with this SPR. If you've got better, cool story, that's poker. We move on to the next hand. It does smell like 9-9 though. Sheesh. A little bit off. I'll run the 88% just once. Oh god, he wins. 255 big blinds, right. Okay. Well done. Just a whale breeder, I guess. I check back and river quads. I like not having any of the suits on the flop, so that's why I check back. Makes it more likely he has a draw. Interesting. Have you got any big cash drops today? I feel that when it gets to the end of the day, it appears less. Really? I feel like it appears more towards the end of the day. Maybe it's just my brain that's just thinking that way for whatever reason, because I've just been variance. Oh, you mean the envelopes, right? Yeah, I mean I've won one today. I got $16. The whole table got $16 during a cash drop, but then the cash drop wasn't even a thing. It was just like normal, you know, half big blind, one big blind. Like small blind, big blind, just regular one. But we all got 16 big blinds, which is pretty cool. Do you ever consider time zones depending on flags? For example, when you see a European at the time they're playing at 5 a.m., they might make worse decisions. That's a good way to... Cool little edge you could look at, yeah. I don't personally consider that, but maybe I should. I think it's like not a bad idea. I bet flop check turn pot river. Could be a better flop check on. It could be a better flop check. With the backs of clubs, thought it was worth a bet. But it's weird though, because like I can make him fold better ace-x on the turn, but I have to bet the turn. I check the turn instead. I think it's a pretty good card to barrel on the turn, so maybe I made a good flop bet, but a bad turn check. Hmm. Was wondering, do you get extra rate back from GG being part of the team? No, I don't. $6:50 AM in Belgrade. However, I believe you should be careful about EU flags. It can be someone that wakes up at 5 AM having a clear mind, thinking sharply as well. Yeah, that's a good point. Poker players are on wacky schedules all the time. Consider bluffing, but I'm beating like Queen Jack suited and shit. Interesting. This is interesting. I'm thinking about calling because he's ace-x with a club on the turn with bet, but obviously ace-x no club can still bet the river. No, I'm not calling. That's silly. Can't believe I just said that. I would typically bet the turn versus most players, but I don't really have a hit. Like, this guy is solid, very solid stats. So, like, he's capable of, like, checking back some good shit. Most players just don't, right? Please don't jam. Meanwhile, I check back flop in a 3-bet pot call turn and river because people love to bluff. He ends up folding. This music is fucking trash. Hmm. Oh. 50. Maybe size up. Should size up. Called a 3-bet. Not too sure about this one. Because he checks like ace-5 and ace-4 pretty heavy. Like, this is a board in general. He actually plays a pretty heavy check, small blind button. Maybe in the deuce he bets a bit more, but like the 7-6-3 boards, like those two-tone 3 undercards to the 7 boards are like pretty heavy check out of position. Obviously, I should value bet it like my best ace-x, but that turn's pretty interesting, isn't it? Because he will play check raise pretty heavy. Check raise is okay, but I don't mind check call, check raising as well. Never folding to a raise. You can have 8-9 suited, Jack-9 suited, some bluffs. I guess I call all pocket pairs with a diamond here. He's slightly sized up, which is not great. In the NL50 pool on the side, trying to scoop some big cash drops. Defend, call flop, call turn. Pretty annoying. Pretty fucking annoying spot. Not a ton people bluff a ton, which is the only annoying part. I have a pure call in Silver World. It's just a little bit too underbluffed for my liking. Oh my god, I checked back 2 pair. I didn't even fucking know I had 2 pair. There I raise. It's kind of funny to play these spots. When everyone's uncapped pretty much. I have no idea why I'm even in this pot, seriously. I must have just not even realized that I'm fucking under the gun with this hand. Have to bluff chat. This guy ace king too much. 4% 3-bet. I mean, it's a small sample, to be fair. Pipe going for the Hitler stash. Yes, sir. That's one way to put it. But I am going for a stash. Just realized how loud that music was. My apologies. Bit of smooth call. Check, check, turn and river. Take it down. It's a large, large bet, which I like to see. Cool. It's a great river. In terms of like his bluffs before I throw a ton on this card, like he might slow down and like, I guess a 10's a bit better, but obviously he gets there. He sometimes gets there, chat. I'm well aware. Nice. And that's why we sometimes call pre-flop. Speaking of calling, I just can't. Not with this hand. Like, I'm getting bottom 5% in several cash drops today. It's pretty fucked up. I check Ruskid. Interesting. pretty good geometric spot. It's like 67, 130-ish. Called a 3-bet. He checks. I will also check. Consider check again, but I probably make more money doing this than check raising anyway. Because he'll just bet fold ace queen ace jack way too much for his station too much when I do this. I'll call with that, far out. Checking back. $100, $200. Kind of a weird spot. I can turn equity, so I will bet. Another cash off. We're getting a flurry here, a little purple patch. Finally on the leaderboard as well. She gonna sleep? Okay. Good night, honey. Yes, please. That's the worst. I'm just gonna sit out next big blind so I can say goodnight to my daughter properly. Two hands without realizing spots within 5 minutes. Should I steer clear of the Aussie flag in the morning? The NZ flag, yes. It's a good idea. Be right back. And we're ready. I defend, check call, big bet, check 10. Not gonna bluff the river. Beat some hands, mostly lose. Oh my god, give me the cash drop. Give me the monster cash drop. Come on, call, Jimmy. Call. Oh, let's go. Come on, let's get the biggest cash drop and win the leaderboard amongst the streamers. Come on, come on. Down, down, down. Oh! Oh! 100%. Does it get any cleaner? What's the total pot? 611? Oh my god, that might be enough, chat. That might be enough to make me happy for the rest of the day. Fucking let's go. Gotta show this one to Easter. He's gonna like this one. I raised bet. He Raises flop. I call check turn. Oh, we're getting an envelope here. Everyone gets 16 big blinds. That's pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. Oh my god, Toggle Tony, I'm so sorry. You subbed like 6 or 10 minutes ago. How many months? 61 months. The disrespect on my end. Thank you, man. He says, happy 61, crazy how time flies. How does the cash drop work? Just random? Yeah, it's just random. It's just random. It comes out of GG's pocket. It comes out of GG's pocket. And people go wild for it. Obviously, the sixes hand was standard versus ace queen and ace king. Very, very standard. But you see some wild. If you go to my latest, like, I see the pinned comment in the video, in the chat, sorry. Go fucking watch that video and watch the guy just launch it off dead in that cash shop with 830. Bit of 10 NL, little side leaderboard hunt. It's fun if it goes check, turn, river, queen, and then he jams.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Ace would be bad.
We'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Thank you to Australian gamer Jeremy. Aussie to Aussie, what up? Excuse me, that's not the correct way to say it. What is up, cunt? How does the leaderboard work? Well, this leaderboard here that you're seeing, and the table already shows in the middle, there's leaderboards for all stakes. So like the highest stakes in Russian cash are NL200. So you have NL200, NL100, NL50, NL25, NL10. I believe there's a leaderboard for each of them. And you get points for every action. So you get 1 point for folding, you get 5 points for betting or raising, and you get 3 points for calling. And a lot of people grind it really hard. And if you finish on the top, you know, like I think it's $1,200 for first on the leaderboard in NL200. So that's an extra 6 stacks, but it's like relentless grinding to reach the top because it's very competitive. I gave it a shot last week. I played about 12 hours for tabling, and I finished with about, I can't remember, I want to say 40,000 points, which had me sitting 9th for $220. So I got a stack. But then like the first place finisher had like 67,000 or 70,000, maybe more. But like they play a really aggressive style because it gets more points, right? So that's one of the incentives with that leaderboard. And then we have like it's like an internal leaderboard for cash drops amongst the streamers. Bit of incentive then to stream for you guys. Where I think it's like the high leaderboard, which is NO100 or NO200. If we finish, this is so funny. I'm going to check again. Called a 3-bet, call flop, call turn. Check. Yeah, so the high leaderboard, which is NL200 and NL100, the biggest cash drop, pot one will get $1,000, and then second is 800, third is 650. But then you have like the low and the medium leaderboard between us. So basically, I just won a 611 big blind pot in a cash drop. Last week's biggest cash drop pot one between us was 699 big blinds. So there's a good chance that I finished at least top two. Second was 511. So like there's an extra like infinite, like it's so good for me. You think about the added EV and me basically hunting really wide to win that internal leaderboard. Seven. I'm running so hot at cash today. Before I started the stream, I gonna mix check back here, I think. Before I started the stream, Alan Pave, was up like 4.5 buy-ins at NO100. Dude, I've won like, I think I've won over 10 stacks at NO100 today. Should probably go larger here, I don't like my size. He's gonna pocket pairs with a spade. It's stupid size from me. Gutter, no suit. However, I'm more polar from the big blind, so it's actually a better board for me than a small blind. Kind of like the B50 size. Yeah, Queen 10 would have won both boards if I decided to yellow punt that. The sky is up, but how is the cash grind going? Short answer, fantastic. Long answer, fucking fantastic. I have some mini cash goals for me this year. I've always just been like, I don't have the time to grind cash. I'm a full-time tournament player, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to like mix study with cash, but I think there's a way to find room to do a little bit of cash study and print on Russian Cash Fridays. Interesting. Interesting. I see bet and check back the turn. It's a nice stack you got there, brother. Perhaps we play for it. Where did you buy that fake moustache? Home Depot. That's an American store, right? Mix. But pokies in every pub, so good for the country. I can't believe online's still banned in Australia. I thought by now would have opened up. Guess that's Aussie nanny government. Yeah, pokies, I mean, it's so... Pokies in every fucking pub, bro. Like, talk about the worst shit you can put out there. Like, either let people gamble or just take it all the way. They want people to lose money as fast as possible. So that's why it's tons of pokies. You can't lose money very fast in tournaments in online poker. Okay, let's get a poker craft here. Because it's gonna display incorrectly. What I won today. What's the hour? 7:42. This is all February 10th, yep. We're going to export all this and upload it to PT4. One, two, three, four, five. We'll just call the folder. Okay, now we're gonna go select files. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where you at? Okay, these are uploading right now. It was only 2,000 hands, I think. At 2167. Import complete. View stats today. Net won $900. So I won 9 stacks in NL100 today. Red line. I lost a little bit, but like typically my red line is like really bad. I'm not a huge follow through player. I'm more of just rock up with the nuts and win a little bit. Part of my game I want to fix in cash. Let's go to my reports. And I want to make sure this is NL100 though, because this is probably all stakes today. I didn't play NL200. No, here we go. It is NL100. So, yeah, I mean, the sample is not huge, but like the button, I should be opening 43%, open 46, but it's like obviously would be opening a little bit too much if I had like, 2,000 hands on the bottom, but this is, could just be variance small blind that opened 54%. I should be raising 33%. So again, it could just be variance, or I could be raising too much in a small blind. Cutoff. What's my cutoff range? I think it's going to be 27, so that's pretty good. I honestly thought I would have won more than $900. Because before I started the stream, I was up like four and a half stacks. So I only won 4.5 more stacks in that session, despite winning that 611 big blind cash drop. Right? So that cash drop was like 300 and something profit. So I only won like another 1 stack outside of that. Doesn't seem right to me. Does not seem right to me, but it is what it is. I mean, of course it's right. It's got all the hands there. I mean, I look, I don't want to say disgusting. It's not disgusting. Like, the lighting plays a big factor on the mustache, you know, and the hairstyle. Like, trust me, I realize I look like semi creepy. I look like, you know, I look like I'm kind of like 40 years old, like creepy-ish with this stash, but it's not as bad in real life. Just horrible lighting and my hair's too long. I wanna discover a semi-new look. I'm giving the mustache like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before I let it go completely, because I've done it in the past, not seriously, and I get rid of it. But I just feel like I'm at a stage now where maybe I could make it work. Anyway, chat, plus 900 in NL100, 9 stacks for the 611 big blind cash drop, pot 1. Pretty cool. Should we look at the biggest hands lost? Maybe that'll remind me and be like, yeah, fair enough. Wait, game history? Winner, pot, win-loss. So I mean, 366 in that cash drop. But outside of that, the biggest pots lost. I mean, this hand was hilarious. This was a huge pop. I raise. Small blind 3 bets, big blind cold calls, I call, 10-7 do, C-bet call, turn he checks. I bet small, he shoves, I call. This is a 250 big blind pot and I've got like 80+% on the turn. And he wins that one. I mean, if we look at my EV, EV is what? The yellow. Okay, I guess I still run good. I mean, there is the cash drop pot, right? Where I get it in with like 40% versus 4 overcards. Anyway, that was hilarious. Another big pot I lost. Yeah, I mean, this was just, what can you do? I 4-bet jacks, he calls ace king, check, 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 I check river, he bets, I call, the deuce, nasty river. Jack 10 suited, which hand was this? I mean, this I don't even like, I fucking hate this play. I'm small blind, I 3-bet hijack, he calls. No. So I 3-bet, he 4-bets, and I peel the 4-bet. I saved it though, don't worry. It feels like of all the hands I peel out of position, Jack 10 suited is like a really nice one facing his 4-bet range, because he won't 4-bet like ace jack and ace 10. He'll 4-bet ace queen a lot, so I'm live against his bluffs. Got equity against ace king, all that fun shit. So flop, I flop a gutter with a backdoor flush draw. He c-bet small, I call. Turn 7 of spades, check, check. River 9. I decide to bet small on the river, but like he just doesn't really have enough air. He's just gonna have like, his bluffs could be some like king queen and some like bad ace-x. I feel like I need to go all in on this river. Shove this river to make his ace-x indifferent. Like, he's not loving ace king no spade on this run out. Another big hand I lost is Jack 9 suited. Cutoff button. I raise, button 3-bet, small blind cold calls, I call. Ace 8 4 2 hearts. He c-bets in position, fold, call, turn, the combo draw, check, check. River. I go for this weird B60. This weird B60. The thing is, like, 3-betting pretty wide in the button. I figured, like, if I size down, a 10 calls me a lot. Like the 10's not great for me, so I decided to size up a little bit, but I really don't know about this one. Maybe small is just best here. I have a 9, so I block 9s as well. It's just a shit spot. I think I need to go. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. Three bet is too tight. 9 to 11 is GTO. I played 2,000 hands. I mean, like, it's going to be a bit of variance, but let's have a look. 3-bet total. I mean, 3-bet total is 10.1. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, it's 7.5. I'm looking at the small blind 3-bet. Yeah, it's too tight. I feel like I find enough big blind 3-bets. Middle position is low. Yeah, I mean, this could just be variance. I could have a look. I could have a look at NL200 on the side because I want to show all my cash results at the end of the year. I don't even really like showing this. I could just show you. I could just tell you my I don't want to show the results for NL200 yet. I'll just show you. I'll tell you what it is. You can believe me if you want. My 3-bet total in NL200 for the whole year is 9.47. So it's definitely just variance. I mean, that's over 26,000 hands. It's still a little bit too small. But yeah, in general, I'm finding close to the GTO 3-bet. And my big blind 3-bet total in NL200 over that many hands, over 4,200 hands in a big blind, is 8.4. So again, like MP 3-bet is 7.8. I wonder what my why does it say that my EP 3-bet is 4.1? EP is under the gun because it's EP MP cutoff button, so it's cutoff hijack low jack. Low jack is under the gun. I don't know why it's showing me having a 3-bet for EP. Weird. Unless I don't limp though, so I don't get that. But I would say it's just variance. And there's also like the NL100 pool is pretty soft. So I was actually doing quite a bit of flatting on the button today with like fish behind. Hello man, I'm pretty new on poker. Is there a software you can use to check the historical data of the players here at the table? Well, not in GG. GG have banned HUDs. They have like their own internal HUD on the site, which just shows some basic stats. You can export hand histories though to your poker tracker or holder manager. But I use PT4. If you like, you can use that on sites which allow it. I find it very easy. I mean, you just saw me using it. What happened to you with Ace-8 suited? Yeah, this one, I mean, I like. Fold pre as exploit is interesting. I could run that one. But I raise the 3-bets I call from the big blind to big blind button. I call flop, I call turn, fold, river. People don't follow through enough here, so I just fold. King Jack. What happened here? How's this pot so big? Oh no, this is just standard. So I 3-bet, C-bet, and he jams. Oh, he min raises. Or goes like 2.5x. Yeah, I mean, I feel so there's not many hands I lost. I'm surprised to see that I only won 900. I really thought it was going to be like 15 stacks. I was that excited. Kids screaming. Yo, guys, it would mean a lot to me if you clicked the link at the top of my chat and gave that video on YouTube a like or a comment even or sub to the channel. I've got a banger video coming out in a few days. It's already uploaded. I just need a thumbnail and I'm going to upload it at prime time. It's a wicked deep run. It was a really fun edit, put a lot of effort into it. So go check that out in a few days. And in the meantime, check out my top moments in 2024 so far this year. We got some really loud moments. It's a good laugh. This 11-minute video. It deserves like fucking 20,000 views in one day, to be honest. It's performing pretty bad, but I'm getting punished for not uploading. Anyway, thanks for being here, chat. I'm gonna head off now. It was a fun 2-hour stream, plus 900. Good times. Thanks for being here. And I'll catch you in a couple of days for a big tournament stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the streams this year because I'm putting in volume and I don't want to say it's going to be a big year because you can't just control results like that. But I'm doing everything I possibly can to make this year be the biggest year that I've had. So any of the OGs here from, 2017, 2018, or 2016 I started. Thanks for the journey, and I'm not going to let you down this year. I'm going to try my best not to let you down. Catch you in a couple of days. If you guys want a free $25 on GG, by the way, to play cash games yourself, you have to have a new account and sign up with the promo code ALLINPAV, then DM me your email and your username. Got to deposit $20 for it to work with that promo code, and I'll send you $25. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.
I don't do handshakes, people.